Hi everyone, it's me, Diana, and I haven't been on here in about a week. I do have some video footage that I need to edit and get up for you guys, and I'm going to be trying to do that this weekend. But I'm just going to talk a little bit about a couple of things. I watched a video of a friend that was actually in the group that pretty much kind of like touched me, and I just wanted to share with you guys on sometimes how I handle things and how I look at things. And I'll probably get emotional, but this is just me. Who am I? I'm Diana Oates, and I'm known as Black Candy. Black Candy comes from my husband. Hi, Miss Anna. I was given the name Black Candy by my husband, David, and that has just stuck with me for time and time, over again in years and stuff like that. And I've grown to love it. Everybody pretty much knows me by that. I'm a country girl. If I had to describe myself, I am country. Some people, when they hear me talk, they ask, am I from up north, the city? I don't know why. Hi. I don't know why, because I don't feel as if I have an accent or anything. I'm from down south, further down south, closer to the Florida line. So close to the Florida line that Florida is the next door neighbors. You can step across the line and it's long distance. Hi. And but anyway, I am born and raised in Georgia, and I have 4 children. Married, widowed. That's what I can say now. It's hard to say that, but it's reality. I have 4 amazing children. They're not perfect, and I'm not perfect either. But I've had great parents. I've had a great upbringing, and my mom was very strict. I have 2 dads, and they're strict, very strict, and you know what you could and couldn't do. I have a bunch of brothers that care. We know what the meaning of family is. We knew early on when our parents said not to get in trouble, and or you know what you would get, get in trouble, going to jail, and all that stuff. That never happened with any of my siblings. My parents were very, very strict. I had some loving grandparents that instilled in love and my faith. They sealed my faith early on at the age of 3. I do remember giving my life to Christ at the age of 8 and stuff. Now, please don't believe I'm not the perfect person, and I have strayed, and I own up to everything that I've ever done in life, every bad word I've ever said, everything that anybody I've ever hurt. I've apologized for that, and throughout my upbringing and me as an adult, I've learned to be a better person. And some of the things that I actually went through, my grandparents taught me, and my mom taught me. I learned from a lot of things that I saw, a lot of things that I went through. And from early on, I've always wanted to be a better person, do things a good way, do everything in a good way. And I always thought in life, when something happened to me, at the time that it would happen from early on, I would start figuring out a way. At the moment something happened, I try to figure out a way to make it right, to make it better, to get through it. And I always, when something happens to me, I always say, you know, a few days from now, a month from now, I'm going to make it through. God's going to pull me through. He's going to pull me through, and I'm going to be able to look back from how far he's brought me. At first, the holidays, Thanksgiving was fine. Christmas was pretty hard for me. I kind of hid a lot, but it was hard. It was hard for me. And it just seems like the closer that I get to the first of the year, I feel like I'm leaving my husband in 2017. I know he's with me spiritually, but mentally in my mind, and I know that I laid my husband to rest in 2017. And I have an amazing husband. But it's my reality. So when life happens, guys, and it's going to happen. It happens in so many ways. And not only have I had just the passing of my husband this year, I've had a lot of passing this year. I have not shared with a lot of you guys. I've had a lot of passing. I've had a uncle that I was very close to. That was my pastor in the church. From back home that passed away. I think I might have shown a picture. It might have been in a blog or something. I talked about it on Facebook. I had a very close uncle that passed away. I've had an aunt that passed away. I've had a cousin that passed away. One of my cousins last week, her husband passed away. I had another aunt to pass away, and then today I had another uncle to pass away. Not only did David pass away, 3 months after David died, David's dad passed away as well. So life happens, and when life happens, guys, you have to find ways to move on. We have to keep moving. And your children see these things. And sometimes when things happen, some things are for the good, you know, and some things are to learn from. Or some people, they don't come back, or they don't know how to come back. But, you know, it's therapy out there. And you have friends, you have family, you have people that you can talk to. But my life, I have had a lot of things that happen. And when something happens, you know, my faith, I have some strong faith, y'all. When I sit here and tell y'all that I lean on God, I lean on God very, very hard. And he's always pulled me through. And I've always learned from other things. And maybe it's where I can help somebody else out and stuff. So learning coming up, you know, from my family, you know, a lot of people wonder why I go all out with Christmas trees. Last year, I put up... I think it was 13. Yeah, I put up 13 Christmas trees last year. The reason why I put up 13 Christmas trees is because life happens. When I was younger, my mom never put up a Christmas tree. Not one Christmas tree. She never put up a Christmas tree. But, I mean, we did celebrate Christmas. Now, my grandfather, he did put up me one Christmas tree in my life. We went in the woods, chopped down a tree, brought it back home. I had 2 ornaments, and the 2 ornaments that I had was on the Folgers coffee cup. Not a coffee cup, on the Folgers coffee container. They used to come with little ornaments on the top when I was a child. And so my grandfather had 2 of them. So I had 2 ornaments on the tree, didn't have any lights or anything. But I always said, when I grow up, I'm going to put up a Christmas tree. I'm going to put up a Christmas tree if I have children. They're going to have Christmas, going to celebrate Christmas, all this and that, and it's going to go whole shebang. And so I went deep into it. So that's why I would theme out all the rooms. I put up Christmas trees, Christmas lights, all that stuff, because I did not have that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have it. So that's what I did. And then before the passing of David, I had already gotten more Christmas trees, and the plans were to put up 19 Christmas trees. And I have a total of 19. When I move into my new house, I will theme out everything and theme out my whole entire yard and everything, because I've always wanted my children to enjoy that. And not only that, because of my childhood, it's just that life happened to me that way, and I knew what I wanted to do. It's either you can learn from it, or you can just say, hey, my mama never did this for me. I never did get Christmas trees, and then I'm going to pass this down to my kids. No, I just, that happened to me when I was younger. Also, the same thing about working and stuff. When you have a lot of people and things happen to them, lights, different bills and stuff, and they say, "Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do." No, you do what you got to do. That means that if you have to stay an extra hour to work so that you can pay a bill, if you have to put off that vacation that you were going to do and stay and work, or you have to get a part-time job um, for a couple of months, or to save up money to do what you need to do, you know what's happening. You got to work it out. You can't just dwell and cry. You know what I'm saying? When life happens to you, first of all, you need to stop. You look at everything. You listen to your inner self. You listen. You got to stop looking, listening at everything that's happening to you, and do what's best for you. A lot of times we mess up when we actually take advice from these other people that sit there and say, if I was you, you can't be me, because God made me me. God made you you. That's why you are who you are. Don't say if you were me. I never say I wish I could be like this person, because I don't know what that person is going through. I don't know what they've been through. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on in that person's mind. So I thank God for me being me, and for him keeping me up, keeping me strong. And I thank God for everything that he's actually put me through. He's pulled me through. He's taken me through. And what I've learned from, and what I'm able to share with others. My heart is broken. You know what I'm saying? When I say that my heart is broken, but I'm leaning on God, and I'm taking it moment by moment to build myself back up. I'm allowing myself to heal. I'm not interested in anybody. I'm still in love. And you have to give yourself that space. Some people will think that, okay, they're just going to go get another relationship so that they can actually transfer the love. No. At the time that all of this stuff happened to me, I can remember talking to my brother on the phone, and I said, I'm just going to let God take me through it. I'm going to let God take me through all of this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to thank him for it. I'm going to thank him for showing me that there is a way out. There is healing, and I am going to listen. And that's what I'm doing. Not only that, I'm continuing to go to work and do what I need to do. So when these things happen, guys, just don't listen to these other people. You pray about it, and you listen to God. Now, some people might need therapy and stuff like that. I mean, you can go through that. Whatever might happen, because you never know when life is going to happen. It can be anything that can happen. And, just like a house, you might want to buy a house, and you don't have the funds and stuff to get that house, but you know that you want a house. You got to do what you need to do to get that house, or to make this payment, and to actually be an example for your children. Because not only are you looking out for yourself, you got to look out for your children too, because your children are looking at you. Your children are seeing how you deal with all these things. My children are seeing me deal with so much right now, and how I'm dealing with things, with their dad. And we all need healing. When we got together the other night, it was amazing. And I'm just Diana, and some people say, oh, you're strong, you're strong. It's the God in me. That's what it is. It's the God in me. And I know God, saying, oh, I love you too. Yeah, I know God. I know my faith. I know my foundation. I've said plenty of times before, I might cut the food, I might go off, but I know where my heart is. I know my heart is. I know I do have to be strong for my children, but I know where my strength comes from though too. And I do this every single day. Every single day. It was very hard for me. Ayana went to go and spend the night with her best friend, Madison. You guys know Madison. That's where Ayana is right now. And I kind of like yesterday started getting a little bit of anxiety, a little bit, because it's like, okay, you're going to stay. You've been there plenty of times before, and you've been there even since your dad's passing and stuff. It's just like I just need to know where my children are. I really want them like right here with me and all that stuff. And but I gotta move from that. I can't stay stuck. We can't stay stuck in these places where you think something is gonna happen. We got to live, and and then you gotta move. You gotta move on. I know that my husband would not want me being unhappy. He would want me to be healthy and taking care of the kids and take care of myself and stuff. And so I do what I need to do. I can't stay here and just be crying. I don't know what my sole purpose on this earth is and in life, but I do know that I have a voice, and I have a voice that have touched hundreds of thousands of people, probably millions by now. I could walk in a store, somebody recognizes me. I don't know who they are, but they know me from TV, YouTube, something, and I touch people. Sometimes I touch myself, and sometimes hi Ayana. You guys can see Ayana is in the news feed, and so Ayana is with Madison. Hi Ayana and Madison, and so you have a lot of people that's in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And you never know why you meet people, but when life happens, sometimes you learn why you meet people. And I have a small circle. I don't hang out. I don't club. I drink maybe 3 times a year, if that. The last time that I drank was New Year's with my husband. New Year's 2017 with my husband. But I love you too, baby. But I just the move into 2017 and what I'm looking forward to doing. I know that I won't be here in this place long because this is not home. This is not home for me and the children. And they say home is where the heart is. And my heart is not in this place. It's not in this apartment. And so I will be looking for a place for me and the kids and stuff to go. But I just want to say to you guys, I know that there's a lot of people out there that's struggling with a lot of things with your children, some of their behaviors, sometimes how children talk to you, sometimes the communication line, whether you're open with your children, with bills, not knowing where your next meal is going to come from and all that stuff. But you got to realize life happens. And sometimes these things could be happening for a reason. Sometimes we go through things, and sometimes we're going through things for other people. And you don't know that. You're going through this so that you can show other people, that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And there is a God. And you must have faith. You can't always say, I don't know, I don't know. You have to move. You have to move. You got to figure it out. You can't sit there and just cry. You pray, you read the Bible, and then you move. Listen to yourself. And don't listen to other people. When some people come to you, I was talking to a chef today, and we were speaking, and he said, when you went through this, the things you're going, he said, I just said my condolences. He said, I can't say, Diane, I know what you're going through. And I said, you're right. Because you don't. You don't know what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? You can see it, but you don't know it, and you can't feel it. I get up every day, and I go to work, and I do what I need to do so that I can be a mom, so that I can survive in this so-called world and be an example for my children. Be an example for me, because I know how strong I am and I know what God has brought me through. But when stuff happens, you got to keep moving, because life will leave you. This world gonna keep on spinning. These bills gonna keep on coming. Your life is never gonna be perfect. Things are gonna keep coming up, and you just gotta be strong, and you have to figure it out. It don't matter how much wisdom a person has had or what they have not been through every single thing that God's gonna put them through yet. While you're here on this earth, you don't know what's gonna happen from day to day. You know what's gonna come up, and but when something comes up, you have to deal with it. You know, you have to deal with it. And sometimes you have to talk to people who you don't know, because sometimes talking to family and some of your friends is not good. Sometimes it is good to go to a stranger and vent, because some things you don't want to get back. Some things that you have built up in you that you can share with some people, but you can't share it all. So you haven't gotten that core out. You know what I'm saying? That deep part that you want to get out so that you can breathe and you can relax. So sometimes you have to go to a stranger, and they'll listen. If you get the right ear, they'll listen. And sometimes, guys, people need you just to be an ear, not just for your opinion. You know, about if I was you, please get rid of that. If somebody is talking to you about their problems and stuff, don't say if I was you. If they ask you, what do you think? Just say, this is what I think. Now, and then yada, yada, yada. If they ask you, if you were in this situation, what would you do? That's when you say, if I was in this situation, this is how I would handle it. Boom, boom, boom. But if you know a person or know the person that you're talking to, you know if they'll handle it or not. And you know if that's the person that you should be talking to. Don't share all your business with every single person. Don't do it. And don't give anybody any ammo to shoot you down with. You know what I mean? If you're having problems in your marriage and in your relationship and stuff, don't share that with some darn friend. And then when that friend gets mad, they're going to come back and yada, 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 tell it this and that and that. Don't share that. In 2018, you want to be a better you. You know what I'm saying? And the better you right now, you need to start prepping right now, because it's coming. It's coming in a few days. You need to start prepping for what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? To be the better you. You know, sit down and talk to your kids. Say, this is some of the things that we need to do, or we need to start doing. Maybe we need to start having family meetings, you know, and talk to you and the children. I think that's some of the things that I need to do with me and my children, you know, because basically I would just grab them when they come, though, anyway. We grab them and sit them down and talk to them about anything, or I just pick up the phone and call them. But now that my husband is not here, I want to be able to, I need to get my kids together more. You know what I'm saying? Dad is still here spiritually, and we still need to be together bonding, because my oldest two are out, and then I still have Kiera, and soon she's going to be going as well. But I want to keep them close. Keep your children close, guys. And don't be afraid to step out on faith. Don't be afraid, because, honey, I have stepped out on faith many of times, and God has always seen me through. Whether I stumbled, I tripped, my face was in the mud, but He allowed me to have strong enough hands to pick myself up, wash my face off, and keep on trucking. And that's what you need to do in 2017. Like I said, life happens. Your car might break down. You know what I'm saying? Car might break down, and you need to get your car fixed. And you have vacation. You have vacation, right? Don't use that vacation to go looking for another car. You know what I'm saying? On your time off, your days off, because you will get some days off, you go looking for a car then. You know what I'm saying? Until then, you might have somebody that might be going that way. You guys might have a public transportation system that you can get on, or whatever. Use that vacation time, buy it out, buy it back, put some money in your pocket, and keep on working, because you need to get this vehicle. And it's some people that's just plain lazy. Just lazy. When they see that they can take off, they take off. They take off. But you don't always need to take off. It's going to come a time where you're able to rest. You know what I'm saying? But if you're in a situation and you guys know that you need some funds and you need to save, and it is a way that you can get some money at that time. Okay, it's a lot of overtime and stuff like that available and stuff. Go get the overtime, because then you're going to be able to sit down. Then you'll be able to buy you a car. I was so surprised. You know, one of my people could be on here, I don't even know, that really shocked me. I went to one of my buildings the other day and I was like, okay, I got a car that's okay, it's over here on the curb that don't need to be here. It needs a ticket and it needs to be booted, right? And as I was walking in, one of my officers was walking out. And so they did get a Christmas bonus. I'm always on my people, y'all. I talk to some of my officers like they're my children, some of the younger ones. I talk to them like they're my kids, because if you're on my team, I want you to win. It is no way that I am on your team and I'm not being an example for you in some type of way. Not just a boss, not just a supervisor, not just somebody just standing right here on your side. It is no way that I know as much as I know, and some of the things that I went through, and that we're not all winning on this team. All of us are not winning. You know what I'm saying? And you can't sit there and say, because, hey, I'm young, I just want to be off on the weekends and stuff like that. No, you got to learn. You got to learn. You're going to get a chance to be off, but save your money. Do what you need to do. So I had an officer that's been on the bus system and all this stuff, and so he got a Christmas bonus. And when I went to go into the building and he was coming out, he just said, thank you. And I'm like, thank you for what? And he said, I bought a car. He bought a car with his bonus. When I sit here and tell you, I felt like a proud mama, because he ain't go out shopping. He ain't go out getting on new shoes, buying up all this stuff, these Jordans and all this stuff right here, because he has been on the bus system. He does come to work and all this stuff. When I say I felt like a proud mama, I was extremely overjoyed for him, extremely. And then the first thing I said to him was, keep it. You know, don't just get it for now, keep it. I can't tell you guys how proud I am. You know what I'm saying? And then I always tell them, look, dress nice. Get you some shoes, do this, yada, yada, yada. Work this overtime, do this, that, and the other. You know, it's no way that somebody should be on my team and we're not winning. If you ask me my opinion, I'm going to tell you. But if you really want to know what I think, make sure that you want to ask me, because I'm going to tell you the right thing. The right thing. When I sit here and say that, I was so proud. And then when another officer says, my rent is paid up for 6 months. This is what I'm talking about. You ain't got to worry about where you laying your head at. You know what I'm saying? Be smart with the funds that you have. Just because you get a little bit of grip, that don't mean it's time for shop. I mean, you can, you know what I mean? But don't use all that. Set something back for a rainy day. If you know you bad with money and then it's hard for you on your rent, on your mortgage and stuff like this, and this right here comes along, pay your stuff so that you don't be stressed. You got a place to lay your head. You know what I mean? You might be able to borrow light bill money and gas bill money. But when it comes to mortgage and rent, and you need to ask for that, come on. Somebody might be able to come through and say, okay, yeah, I'll give you $100. I'll let you $200. But when it comes to in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, you better be looking at $1,000 and up. You know what I'm saying? You need to be using that in the right way. And I was just, so proud, of some of these people. And, life happens. Be prepared. And you roll with it. You roll with it. I cannot stay stuck in being unhappy. You know what I'm saying? And I get joy. I get all smiles when I find notes from my husband and stuff. I know that he loves me. And I know that if he could have still been here with me and these children today, I know that he would have. I know that he would have never left me unless until his time was up. I know that is the only way that Timothy David Oates was going to be going anywhere from with me. And so it was just the time that God called him. And I have not questioned God for that. I'm so thankful for the time that he has given me these kids. And not only that my husband prepared me for so much. Some things that I never wanted to talk about prepared me for so much. So I'm just saying to you guys, no matter what it is, bills, living arrangements, and stuff like that right there. When life happens, figure it out. In 2018, figure it out. Don't just sit there and not want to work. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit there and not want to work. If you guys have overtime wherever you are, go work it. If somebody is offering you something that's going to help you and your family and stuff, and it's not going to hurt you and stuff like that, you're not going to go to jail, take it. Don't be too good. You know what I'm saying? Don't be too good. You want to survive. You want to live. You want to be happy and stuff. You want to do things. I mean, do it. Live. Stop crying, saying, stop. I can't do this. These people won't do this for me. These people won't help me. Another thing. Okay, now let me go to this part. You know what I'm saying? Let me say this. It's people out there that know that they're ill, right? They're ill. You could be getting assistance, from the state, from family members, from friends, and all this stuff right here. It is no reason why at all, if you're ill, or any reason for someone else, for you not to be having some type of insurance, and then something happens to you, and then people now need to take up money and sell plates and all this stuff. That's old ages. You know what I mean? That's old ages. If you got money to buy a beer and to club, do y'all know getting in the club costs more than a single life insurance payment? When some of you guys want to sit there and when you want to get into the club and go get beer and all that stuff, that's your payment right there. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys need to look into that. You need to look in that, taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, and looking for more stability. Because moving from place to place to place, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? You spending more money getting U-Hauls, deposits, and all that. That's not it. And if you're in an environment where you don't want to be, work on getting out. Map you out a plan. Go look in some areas and how much it costs to live there. Start working and saving. I was talking to a gentleman today about how I'm going to put myself on $100 a week. Now, when I say $100 a week, it's really not $100 a week. So, this was my plans were. Okay, you get $100 cash, and you keep that $100. Whatever you need within that week or whatever, you have to get it out of that $100. But you try to save as much as you can, because if you don't need to go and eat out, or that you don't food prepped and stuff at home and stuff, that $100 need to still be here. You need to eat what's at the house. You know what I'm saying? If your car is all gassed up and you don't need gas, that $100 is still in your hands. Now, say that one of the children cut their hands, you need to go buy some Band-Aids, you don't have no Band-Aids and all that stuff right there, then okay, you need to go buy some Band-Aids from the dollar store. You know what I'm saying? You're going to take $1 or $2 on there. So now you got $98, $97 and some change, right? So that's what you got. So you got $97 and some change. All right. Mother Nature comes. You need to go and get some pads or tampons or whatever. You need to go buy some, and then you need to go and spend about $6 or $7, on that, right? So then now you probably back down to $90 or something. It just depends on whatever you use, your cleanup and your dishes and all that stuff. That's still coming out of that right there, right? Still, all that stuff is in that right there, right? That's all you need. Bring your butt home. Don't get nothing else. Oh, I want to try this gum. Oh, I want to try this soda. No, you're eating what's at home. Your car is gassed up. You got to go to work and make money. Now, then maybe you gave out a toothpaste or something like that. You need to go get that. Okay, that's another $2, $3 that's coming out of that $100, right? So remember, we focusing on $100 a week. $100 a week. So then say that you spent $60 out of the whole entire week out of that $100, right? So when you get paid again, right, you just have to build back up to that $100, right? So you only need to give yourself $40. You're trying to hang on as much to this $100 as you can. I would say 50, but 50 is just a little bit too low because you can just get rid of that yourself. But if you know you got $100 and you trying to bank on this, don't use your card, okay? You know what I'm saying? Your card is now in lockup. You know what I'm saying? That money is for everything else. You are actually living off of this money. Test yourself. Test yourself to see how you can do it. I did it one time with $20, and I did a video on it about how you can live with $20. Guys, it worked. It worked. I had so many people in the building that's doing it. And you can actually go back to the video that I have on here. So many people that did it off of that. So, starting with $100, this is actually what I will be doing from the 1st. Starting with $100, my card is on lockdown. Lockdown. Not doing the swipe. What you do is, what you need to do for your swipe is you need to make sure there's food in your house that you want to eat. And then make sure your car is gassed up and everything. And then you only go from the $100. If the kids need, you need, it's a must. You go from that. Don't swipe your card unless you have to. You got to learn how to have some self-control with your money and actually start budgeting. So it's not that I spend $100 a week. It's just that I am now starting something new for 2018. So swiping of my card is going to be pretty much on lockup. And if you break down to give out a gas, you got AAA, boom, there you go. You don't need to swipe your card and all that stuff right there. And so, so the $100 a week is not giving yourself $100 every week. Hell, I can't give myself that. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna be giving themselves $400 a month play money like that right there? Take the $100 and build from that. That's what you do. Don't go over the $100. Get $100 cash. Cash money. Cash money. So don't let that be your little lottery ticket thing. Just remember now, if you take that from, that's you now if you're going to get your lottery ticket. Now, if you need a budget where you have $5 for your lottery or whatever. Now, if you do that and you win a ticket, if you don't win, right, say like you're going to go and you're going to buy you a lottery ticket out of your $100, right? So there go your dollar, right? If you win a ticket, you know you get your ticket. If you win $1, put that dollar back. Don't keep going and buying, and then you don't lost that dollar. If you win $1, put that dollar back. Let's see if you can do it. So it's all about budgeting. Want to do better. You can always, it's always something that you can do better within the next year. You could be a better you. You can have a positive attitude. I try to have a positive outlook on life. You know what I'm saying? Even though, despite all the stuff that I've been through, I try to have a positive outlook on stuff. I try to do stuff better. How I do is my car gets gassed up on Friday. Get gassed up on Fridays. Pick a day that you gas up your cars. You'll know, like when you go on too many places and stuff like that. And know about people riding in your cars, having you to go back and forth there everywhere. Do know if you have to use some money for gas because you know you taking Aunt Mary somewhere way across town, that's coming out your $100 because your card is on lockdown. So what you do is sit down, you get a menu up with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna have burgers this week. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have burgers this week, or we're going to have lasagna this week. We're going to have spaghetti this week. This is what we're eating off for 5 days. You know what I'm saying? You can have a spaghetti sandwich. You can have just spaghettis and cheese. You can do it however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But this is how we're doing because we're going to save money. We want to be the best us that we can be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the $100 and I'm going to show you guys how I do for the week, and I'm going to see where I end up and what I need to pay myself back. I'm going to try to hang on as much as I can. So my car right now is, I think I need to probably get about $10 more in gas to make sure that it is full. I need to spend some money on, I need to get some smoked turkey. So now since I need to get some smoked turkey to go into my collard greens or whatever, I'm going to get the cheapest 2-piece of turkey that I can get. That's going to be, that's going to go in the green. That's going to go in the greens. That's going to be the cheapest that I need to get. I also need to get some barbecue sauce from Walmart. and I get the big jug, I might have one in there. I'm hoping I have one in there. If I get the big jug, that's like $6.97. That's going to be coming from there. And I got to get the smoked turkey from there. I also need to get some rice. All that's going to be coming out of $100. And we're going to see how to do it. You said you only get paid like once a month, right? So if you get paid once a month, then you're going to have to budget by the month, right? So you're going to have to like you have to gas up your vehicle, all right? You have to gas up your vehicle, and that money is going to have to come out of, you might have to give yourself $200. You know what I'm saying? You might have to give yourself $200 because you should be gassing up every 2 weeks, right? Because you shouldn't be gassing up every week. I hope that you're not driving way off or whatever. So you got to gas up your car first before you take the $100. Before you take it, gas up your vehicle, come up with a meal. You need to come up with the whole month of, you need to come up with the whole month of what you're going to be eating each week. So if you actually get up ahead, you know, for a month and plan everything, go grocery shopping, get all your food. On this week is you're going to have this right here. You got to get your calendar. You got to have your calendar for, and have your food in the refrigerator. This is what I'm having this week for all 4 weeks. So you don't have to worry about food. And then out of that $100 is going to be your gas. You just got to make sure that you're not doing any shopping and any of that. You know what I'm saying? But do plan for a rainy day because you might have to use all of that $100 and start all over again. But you still should be able to budget even if you get paid once a month. We got a lot of school teachers and stuff like that on here. It's a way that they have to, but you have to budget. You have to budget. You know what I'm saying? On how you working on things. Just that what gets us is eating out, fast food, and all that stuff. You got to take your food to work. You know what I'm saying? You got to do all that. So let's save money for 2018. And let's just do better. Let's just win. Let's everybody win. You know what I'm saying? When life happens, be ready to knock it out of the box. Be ready to come back. Be ready to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Dang, I ain't got my money for the light bill this month. Oh, okay. Georgia Power. Hello. I would like to make arrangements for my light bill. Okay. And then when they do that, and then they'll ask you, when will you be able to pay? And then you sit there and say, okay, within 2 weeks, I'll be able to pay this. And they'll work it out for you. If you ain't been just getting over on them, they will work it out for you. But another thing, just remember, that's somebody that's in your pocket that got your back. Give them whatever you said you was going to give them, because you never know when you're going to need them again. You know what I mean? And they start seeing your history of how you pay and your word of you coming through when you do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then there you go. You know what I'm saying? You can make an arrangement. It's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's just our pride. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes your pride, you can hurt your own self. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Don't block your blessings. You know what I'm saying? Every bill collector ain't here to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Some might help you. Now, they want their money. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be smart, though, too. Don't spend all your money, you know, and just be like, I got it. You know, I can't take it with me. You know what I'm saying? But have some with you while you're here on this earth. You're right. You know, you can't take it all with you. But have some here while you're here on this earth. You know, and you just going to have to budget. You got some of your kids don't like leftovers. That's where y'all hurting yourself at. Well, you won't eat. You'll learn to eat a leftover, okay? Or you going to learn how to eat some bread, a mayonnaise sandwich, all that. You going to learn today, you know? And you know what? Gas cards is amazing. You know what I'm saying? If you did that and got some gas cards. Oh, I'm going to tell y'all when I would go and do my speaking engagements and stuff. And then also, like, when I would get ready to go out of town, like to Vegas and all this stuff right there. Yeah, I had the money on my card. I always used to say that I was layawaying my stuff. I would actually be like, okay, I'll be going out of town in like 2 months. So to make sure that this is out of my budget and I don't spend no money, when I would get paid, I would go and get me a gift certificate for my nails and my feet. Boom, I would put it in my glove compartment. Then I would actually put my money away for getting my hair done. Boom, I ain't got to worry about touching my card. And I was saying that I was layaway and stuff. But then when it got time for me to go, all that money had been sitting there for months. You know what I mean? It's been sitting there for months. So I go get my nails and feet done. I go get my hair done. You know, I've already had my clothes and stuff on layaway. And I done got all those out. So when it's time for me to go, You know what I'm saying? I don't work some overtime. Here's my money for me to go. I ain't got to worry about going to get my nails and stuff done. You got to prepare yourself. Come up with a plan. You know what I'm saying? Come up with a plan for what you're going to do. And some of you guys know that you're going to be going on a cruise and stuff. Why wait until now you need to go buy this, oh, I got to go get an outfit. Oh, I got to go get my nails done. No, you know you going somewhere and you want your nails done. If you have the money now, go get your gift certificate. Go up there, tell them people what all you want. I want a design on this finger, this finger, this finger, this finger. I want a full set. I want to get a massage number 3. I want to get my feet done and all this stuff right there. Go tell them exactly what you want. Go get a gift certificate. You know what I'm saying? If you guys know that you get wax, get your eyebrows and all that stuff done also some people get it done at a nail salon. Throw that in there. Get you a gift certificate. You know what I'm saying? Get your gift certificate and move that stuff out of the way. You got to be smarter in the years that come. I know that I have to. You know what I'm saying? I got a budget. You know what I'm saying? I have to budget and make things happen and still get things done and stuff like that. And then, you know, I'm responsible for like 2 households. Even though I know that I'm leasing out my home, I still have to pay that if he don't pay that. You know what I'm saying? If he don't pay that, I still have to pay that. I have to pay this and that every month on the 1st. And when I sit here and tell you, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So, just prepare yourself. Start putting stuff to the side. You know, just start putting stuff to the side. Talk to your kids. Tell them, hey, we're going to make some big changes. You know what I'm saying? And these apartments, y'all get out of these apartments. These apartments are taking so much money. When I say we paying for the convenience is lovely and it is amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very easy to get access to wherever you need and stuff like that. But it's just going into a bottomless pit. These are payments you could be making on a house and stuff. I mean, because I spend a lot. You know what I'm saying? I spend a lot. But I know that I needed to move from where I was so that I can be sane to take care of my kids. And the best thing that I could have done was listen to myself and not other people. I listened to myself. I listened to my heart. And I knew what I needed to do was I can't live in my house. I cannot live there. And yeah, I just can't. And so I know that I needed to move. Other people saying, do this, do this, do this, do this. But you ain't going through this. You know what I'm saying? No matter where I go, this feeling is going to go with me. Just so that I'll be able to deal with this feeling, I need to be out of here. I need to get the hell up out of this house. And that's just it. It got to the point where first I was listening. I was listening to family members and all that stuff. Until one day I just snapped. I just like, F it. You know what I'm saying? This is what I need to do. I know what I need to do. And this is what I'm doing. I don't give a damn about what none of y'all say. Because this ain't y'all. You know what I'm saying? You can go home to your husband. You can go home to your wife. I can't. So I'm doing what I need to do for me. So that I'm able to take care of these kids. And then that my mind is straight. You know what I'm saying? And why am I going to sit here and just keep taking all this time off? Because while I'm here quiet by myself, I'm going to cry. I need to get out. I need to be around people. I need to be around positive people. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. And then when I got back into the gym, that was even better. So, guys, you have time. As long as God allows you to wake up every single morning, you have time for change. You have time for positive change. Don't blame anybody else for your reasons of being unhappy. You have a choice. You can be happy. I choose to be happy. I choose not to cry every single day because my husband has passed on. I know my husband loves me. I love my husband. And like I said before, I'm happy for the time that God allowed me to be with my husband. I choose to be happy. I pray that God continues to help me heal my broken heart. I have my moments. I have my breakdowns where I have to like just walk away. Last week, I had a breakdown at work. It was over the top. And at the time that I was having a breakdown, one of the guys who is actually the leasing agents was coming into the building to give me a gift for Christmas. And I was in the front of the building in the lobby, and all of a sudden I started thinking of David, and just waterfall, just everything just fell. I could not stop. I could not stop. And as he was coming through the revolving doors, he looked at me and he just ran, and he just hugged me. And he said, I know this is a tough time for you. I cannot imagine, Diana, but I just need to hug you right now. And I appreciated it. And he just stood there and he just listened to me. And I appreciated that so much. I appreciated that so much. And so we just have to move. We have to move. And all I did was I asked God to hold my heart and to help me through this process, help me through this healing. But I am willing to go through whatever you need me to go through to bring me through this. You know what I'm saying? I will not focus my feelings on anybody else. They're not worthy of it. You know what I'm saying? You're not worthy of me transferring feelings for the love that I have for this man. This love that I have was for him. So I'm asking God to heal me, and to help me. I will not do the transferring of the feelings to that I'm going to go and just go get with somebody else. Nope. These feelings was for Timothy David Oates. You know what I mean? And I just want God to heal me. That's all. And to help me. I'll never get over it. It's always going to be, I'm always going to cry. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to cry. He always is going to have my heart and stuff. But, and God is helping me through it. God is helping me through it. Guys, you guys don't know how much faith I have. How much faith I have. If only you guys knew how much I had. You know what I'm saying? How much I have. So much love, so much joy, how much faith that I have. And it's because of my upbringing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When my grandparents told me, said, God is love, girl. God is love. You know what I'm saying? And he's never going to put more on you than you can bear. And I truly do feel if something would have happened to me, just me, and I could be wrong. If something would have happened to me and with David, I don't think David could have taken it. I really don't. I think it would have been a whirlwind for him. And so, and vice versa, I always thought that though too, but God is showing me. I'm still learning. I don't know everything. I'm still learning. He's showing me, you can do this. Who knows if I'm an example for somebody else? I don't know. I'm not trying to say that I'm the best person. I'm just me. I'm just a country girl. I'm Diana. I give it to you real. I give it to you raw. I give you what you want. And I keep you coming back. So that is just me. Me all day. I don't fake it. I live in an apartment. And I try to just be me. Be me and love my friends. I don't hang around people who don't want better. You know what I'm saying? You can leave that over there. But I just want everybody who hangs around me, I just want y'all to win. And figure out a way. When things happen, you know what I'm saying? You need to get something fixed on your house. You might need a worker shift. Yeah, it's some people that might be willing to help you. Some people might need to take off because they need to go and care for somebody else. You might be able to work it. Might be able to work their shift and stuff, and you never know what blessing you are to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know what God has in store for you. Just open up yourself to love, to be honest, to forgive, to receive, and be an example. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes we think that because somebody's did something to us that we just have to be this bad person and tell them to kiss our butt and show out and all this stuff. You don't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Keep moving. Keep moving. Jealousy will come. Child, when I sit here and tell y'all, it came to me, and for what reason, why, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why it came. But I'm just Diana. You have not known me long enough to be jealous of my life and what you think I might have. You know what I'm saying? Only thing you see of me as being a positive person, I don't go around saying negative things. Why? Why do I have to go around being negative all the time? Why? No, I'm getting my butt up. I'm going to go to work. You want to do this? Yep. And so you just got to plan to do these things, So That's just me. I'm Diana. Try to be positive. Want everybody to win. Want to love a lot of people. And I have a temper. You guys don't know. I have a temper out of this world. A temper. But I control it. I have a crazy temper. You know what I'm saying? But I throw it into my work. I throw it into my work, and I pretty much love what I do. I love investigations. Um, Pretty much like when somebody who thinks that they've gotten over on me, I figure it out. I look into it. And for whatever reason God has me here on this earth, I thank him. You know, if I am doing his will, you know, I'm hoping that I'm doing it in the way that he is pleased, which I don't know. I'm just only being me. But I do feel as if I'm here for a reason and I have a purpose. I don't know what it is right now, what it is, but I'm a survivor. I can tell you that. If something happens, I'm rolling with the punches. You best believe I'm rolling with the punches. At the moment something happens, I'm trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out a way to make it better. And it's just, don't ever want to be like somebody else. Don't want to be like somebody else. You never know what they're going through or what they went through to get to where they are. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Just be you, and be thankful that God made you you. You know, and you just be the best person that you can be. And the things that you want in life, you can have it. You might be the one that's blocking it. You know, and that's how that is. You know, you just might be the one that's blocking it because you don't want to get up. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go that extra mile. Some of us ain't losing weight, and then you sitting there, and I saw somebody eating got a pan of muffins, but you want to lose weight. No, we got to make decisions, and we got to do things that's right for us and be positive. So in 2018, we winning. You know what I'm saying? If you guys subscribe to me, we are winning. We winning. I'm leaving 2017. I laid to rest the love of my life. But I'm going to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he's right here with me. And I'm going to show him that I can do this. I'm going to show him that I'm going to keep going. You know what I'm saying? The D&D vlogs and stuff are going to still be here. I'm going to be here. I'm going to win. I'm going to be Diana. And I'm going to pick up this camera just as people want me to pick up this camera. 2018, we are winning, guys. So start getting your plans together because it's right around the corner. We winning. We are winning. Okay, so that's what I want y'all to put in y'all pocket. Start taking down y'all notes. How y'all do? Go gas up your cars. Go get even, you might not have $100 to start off with. If you have to start off with 20, 30, 40, 50, start off with that. But see what you can do. See what you can do off of whatever you go with. But you got to gas up your vehicle first. Your vehicle got to be on full because you got to be able to go to work to make the money in order to save the money. Okay? And make sure you get your food. Some of you guys are doing a New Year's resolution food and stuff like that. Eat off of that. You know what I'm saying? Eat off of that 3 days, 4 days, however long that you can and stuff like that. See how much you can hang on to. And if you spend money out of that little bit, when you get paid again, add back to your number. Okay, let's see how long you guys can do that. So, I'm going to get off of here. I just wanted to just come on here because I ain't been on here. And just let you know, guys, life threw me what I never saw coming. What I never saw coming. And I'm rolling with the punches. I will never, ever in life let the devil steal my joy. Never in life will I ever do that. My faith is too strong. Too strong. You hear me? The devil has no place in my life. I will never open up to invite him in. At the time that he feels he can come in, my faith is so strong and I am shielded. You know what I'm saying? And I have on the full armor. He ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm still winning. And my husband is still right here with me. And I'm winning in 2018. And I'm ready. I ain't going to say y'all ain't ready and people ain't ready. No, I'm ready. I'm ready for 2018. Okay? So I'm going to let y'all go. 2018 is going to be an amazing year for all of us. And I want you guys to speak that into existence. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to claim that. I want you guys to go out there and get that. And then don't you let nobody steal your joy. If you got somebody that's negative over here, that's doing this, that, and the other, hey, you don't need that. You don't need that. Hey, be like, hey, I'll call you back. And then you hang up. If 2, 3, 4 days go by and they say, you said you were going to call me back. I said I was going to call you back. I ain't say when. But you don't need that right now. All right? But we win in 2018. I'm going to let y'all go. I love you guys. Bye. Now I got to end y'all. I love you too, Ayana. Ayana, what are you and Madison doing, honey? That's right. He is defeated, honey. He is defeated. Now I got to stop this thing.